Good evening, children. Once again, I give you a warm welcome back to my class. Yes, shall we start? Okay. Now, today I have brought another topic, that is, what do we use instead of the conjunction and? Okay. Now, what is and? What is a conjunction first? Conjunction is when we join two sentences together. When we join two different sentences, that is called a conjunction. Okay, we can use and, but, so, because, many things. There are many words like this which is called conjunction, and that is used to join two sentences together, right? So today I am going to do the conjunction and what we can use, which are the words we can use instead of and, so that it will be easier for you to learn. Okay, there are many synonymical word for and which we can use. And what are the synonyms of and that can be used? I'm going to tell you today. First of all, children, let me tell you why do we use and? And we use and to join two sentences. And those two sentences are independent sentences. Means they can stand all alone and complete a sense. Okay, so that is called independent sentences, in the sense that those sentences can stand alone even if we don't use and. But when we are joining those sentences, we have to use and, so that we don't need to extend that sentence. Just to shorten it, we use and. Okay, and is always used to join two independent sentences together. And when we are using and when we use this and, it shows that and is used in an order. That is, the sentence is in an order. Okay, and this word and is called a coordinating conjunction. It is called a coordinating conjunction. Why? Because and is joining two independent sentences that can stand all alone even if we don't use and to it. Here, for example, I bought a chocolate, I bought a cake. So here there are two sentences. There are two independent sentences. I bought a chocolate, I bought a cake. Here, to shorten it, not to repeat I again, I am telling I bought a chocolate and a cake. What am I not repeating here? The word I. So, not to repeat the word I again, I am using the conjunction and. And I am saying I bought a chocolate and a cake. Now, children, without using and or instead of and, we can use some more other synonymical word for of and. What are those synonymical word of and? Number one, along with. Along with is used to indicate that something is accompanying with something else. Means along with is used when you think that something is accompanying with something else. Okay, now for example, she went to the party along with her friends. Or I can say, I went to the school along with my sister. My sister is accompanying me. So in that case, we can use along with instead of using and. Okay, she went to the party along with her friends. I went to the school along with my sister. And you know more examples. So along with, you can use along with, which means that which means that something is accompanying with something else. or with someone else. Okay, next sentence. Next word we can use also. Okay, instead of using and, we can use also. When are we using also? When we are giving some more information, some detailed information. When we are giving some detailed information, we use also. Information about something, and when we are giving a detailed information about something, we use also. And remember one thing, children, also is used before a verb. Always remember, when we use also, also is used before a verb. So here, he speaks English. He also speaks French. Okay. Also is used before a verb here. Speaking. Speaking is a action word. It is a verb. So he speaks English. He also speaks French. Done? So also is used instead of and. Remember children, when there is an action word and you'll have to use also, when there is an action word, you will have to use also before that. When two things, when someone is accompanying with something else, you will use along with. Am I clear? Right. Now, next word that we can say is as a consequence. What is the meaning of consequence? Consequence means result. As a result. Okay. So as a consequence, if one thing happens, what is as a consequence? If one thing happens and then another thing happens related to it. Okay, if one thing happens and then another thing happens related to it, then that is called as a consequence. As a consequence. For example, I've got a wonderful example for you. That is, the rains have not stopped. The rains have not stopped weeks. As a consequence, the river has flooded the surrounding fields. The rain has not stopped. The rains have not stopped for weeks. As a consequence, the river has flooded the fields. And remember, don't forget to put a comma after as a consequence. Okay? As a consequence, it's a connected sentences. It's a connected sentence. As a consequence, when you are using, you will not forget to put a comma after that. Okay, and as a consequence means what? When something happens related to and another thing happens related to the same thing, then that is called as a consequence. As a consequence, you can use in the word instead of and. Okay, right? Now, number 4, you can use as well as. As well as. As well as is a phrase that can be used as a conjunction also and as a preposition also. As well as. What is as well as? As well as means in addition to. As well as means in addition to. Okay, now we look forward very much to see you again and to meet your wife as well. Sorry, children. So here, as well as is used as a conjunction also and as a preposition also. It means that we are going to, in addition to, we are adding you as well as your wife. Both are most welcome. Okay. Now, next word is furthermore. Furthermore is used to introduce a piece of information, and it is used in the beginning of a sentence. It is used in the beginning of a sentence followed by a comma. Again, what is that? Furthermore. Furthermore is used to give a piece of information, and it is introduced to give a piece of information, and it is used in the beginning of the sentence followed by a comma. As a consequence is also followed by a comma, and furthermore is also followed by a comma. I think these are the children we have been looking for. I think these are the children we have been looking for that the sentence ends. Now it begins with furthermore. Furthermore, furthermore, comma, I think they spent last night in your camp. So here furthermore is always followed by a comma and it begins with the sentence. You begin with the sentence using furthermore. Right? Am I clear? Okay, let's move ahead. Including. Including means again an addition. Addition to it. Okay. For example, a very nice example, that is, he won the match, or he won the match including his coach. Okay, including his coach, or he won the prize including his coach. He was given a trophy including his sister or anything else. That is including. Including means in addition to, when we are giving an in addition to. Together with, number 7, together with, it mentions someone or something else that is also involved in an action. Together with means when we are saying that he is also involved in the same action. Not only I, along with me, he was also involved in the same action. That is called together with. For example, I'll say he arrived at the theater together with his friends. He arrived at the theater together with his friends. Together with means it is an addition. Again, means someone else is also added, or someone else was also a part of that action. He arrived at the theater together with his friends. So here also you can use together with instead of and. Okay, children. So here, these are the words that we can use instead of the conjunction and. And remember, and is a coordinating conjunction. In all the cases, we do not use and. Some part of it, we need to skip the word and we need to add the synonymical words like I told you, along with, also, as a consequence, together with, including, furthermore, as well as. So these are the words that we can use instead of using the conjunction and. Okay, so today we did and. We did the words that is used instead of and. And I guess you might have understood very well. Done. And I am very thankful to all the subscribers who have subscribed my channel just to learn grammar. And children, those who have not subscribed, please subscribe, like and share. And listen, these are the words that I told you you will have to remember, and it will work in your exam. It will help you in your exams. Thank you very much.